Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on, and this is going to be the top 5 Legion builds in 2025 that you should use right now. Alright, these are all builds that I have personally play tested and I can assure you are a blast to use. Coming in at number 5 is the 𝗥𝗂𝗃 Legion build. We are using Oppression, Call of Brine, Overcharge, and Nowhere to Hide with Frank's Mixtape and Scratch Ruler. Fun fact, in the upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's patch, Call of Brine is getting a buff, and that is huge. It's going up to 150% regression speed, up from 125. This means it stacks even better with Overcharge and the other Gen Kick builds in the game. Excellent choice. This build is really simple. You run around, you kick some generators, and hey, when you reveal survivors with nowhere to hide, you are in Feral Frenzy kicking that gen. So you can run up, get the hit, and continue your chain. It's a really fun build to play with. I have dozens and dozens of videos using this build on my channel. I used to think that Frank's Mixtape was really bad, and then I started using it and I realized, no wait, this add-on is kind of big brain. Honestly, Behavior gave Legion a really solid utility add-on. It's not really for chaining hits, it's more or less built for you to help control the map. So absolutely amazing build, you should give it a shot. Coming in at number 4, this is BFF's Legion, the good old endgame build. I featured this in my previous video, and let me tell you, it still works just as well. No Way Out, Hex, No One Escapes Death, Enduring, and Spear Fury are the 4 perks you're going to be using in this build. Alternatively, you could slot in the new None Are Free build from the Ghoul or Kaneki. Really good option as well. That one blocks all the vault locations and stuff on the map, so that's huge. And you will want to use the add-ons Iridescent Button and BFFs to chew through those pallets so that you're having an easy end game, and BFF stacks with Noah to give you a 10% speed boost. Really solid build. Again, I have dozens of videos on this channel. Most of the builds on this list actually have at least 4 or 5 builds on my channel in videos. So yeah, BFF's Legion is probably the most popular Legion build that I use. I highly recommend that you give it a shot. Coming in at number 3, this is going to be a new build. It is the Anti-Loop Legion build. This one has been making a bit of a comeback with the recent haste buff that Unbound received. So the perks we're using are Unbound, Bamboozle, Spear Fury, and Enduring with the Iridescent Button and Scratch Ruler. Basically, we can use Feral Frenzy all the time thanks to Scratch Ruler, and if a survivor drops a pallet, we vault it and break it with our Iridescent Button. If they stun us with a pallet, we break the pallet with Spear Fury. If they vault the window, we block it with Bamboozle, and if we're in Frenzy, we can cancel our power and get 10% haste as well. So that is fantastic. Really fun build to play with. I guarantee you're gonna have a blast with this one. Coming in at number 2 is Speed Demon Legion. I did not include this one in my previous video. A lot of people were asking me, where's Speed Demon Legion? That would be an honorable mention, of course. Here it is in the sequel to that video. Speed Demon Legion, we're using the perks Batteries Included, Play With Your Food, Unbound, and Hex, No One Escapes Death. Our add-ons, of course, we have to go with the speed add-ons. That's BFFs and Mural Sketch. You are moving extremely fast at all times. The goal here is to get 3 stacks to play with their food, then use Feral Frenzy. You're moving well above 6 meters per second after a couple of hits. This is a really fun build. Please do give this one a shot. And coming in at number 1, this is a more comp heavy build. If you're playing to win matches, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this, and that is the Hostage Legion or Forever Legion build. It consists of Hex Ruin, Hex Thrill of the Hunt, Hex Face of Darkness, and Thanatophobia. If you have heard those perks before, you should be shaking with fear. It is really good. And of course, we're using the add-ons Fuming Mixtape and Etched Ruler. This means that while we are in Feral Frenzy and Ruin is still up, we're regressing generators twice as fast, and our Etched Ruler makes it so that every time we hit someone in Feral Frenzy, they become oblivious, so they're not considered in the Tardis, meaning that Face of Darkness will proc, and because of the slowdown from the Thanatophobia and Thrill of the Hunt, they basically cannot cleanse a totem without screaming. The only way for this build to go south is if the Obsession decides that they want to be a 𝗥𝗂𝗃 and start cleansing their totem. But in that case, you just remember where you hit the Obsession, walk back to where they are, and get the hit. Really solid build, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe. If you want to support me financially and get some bonuses like watching content exactly like this video early before anyone else, consider becoming a member on my channel. That's it, guys. Have a good one. Goodbye.